Yes, it's working. Okay. Hey guys, it is Angel DeVille. As I had soda stuck in my throat. It is October and it has been a while since I've done any kind of video or anything like that. Long story short, a lot of insanity happened, heartbreak, happiness, crazy insanity, the usual malarkey that is basically my fucking life. Yay me. But, I had a little bit of a art fit, I guess. I don't even know how to even pronounce any of this, but this is just gonna cut everything. This is part 1 of God knows how many art projects I have in the works. Like, all of this is just random ass art projects that I do not know about at all. And that's my froggy that has this glue jawed because jaw glued. Glue jawed? I meant jaw glued. What the hell ever. Those are adorable. You can resist it. Anyway, I'm veering off now, sweetie. But I did something like this not too long ago with pencil and marker, I believe it was. So I decided to use the canvases that me and my best friend had from last year, maybe the beginning of this year, something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's only been a few months since he's not been in Delaware. Or the general area of. Anyway. But, I did this with the paints that me and him had left over. I know, I'm, like, sidetracking so hard because I just woke up and my brain is just, screw it, we're doing art, let's go. But these are the paints that me and him had left over from our little art project that we were doing, which is quite interesting. That's 2 of them back there. That was his canvas that he never finished, and then that's mine back here. I think that was mine. I don't know. Dig into that later. But, I decided to use the canvas. This is just, like I said, the different paints that we had left over, and then I went over the, if you can kind of see it, you can kind of see it, the black strips with the glitter glue, I think it was, or glitter gel, I don't know. It was something, it was really cool though, but I messed up on the corner, so I had to go over it with oil-based paint, I think it was, or something like that, but I have to respray it down so I know that is sealed. So there's that little bit of fun. And then this one is the water base, just like a water canvas, as you can obviously tell, huh? Because of all the cute streaks, because I wasn't being perfect with it. But I'm adding more to the glittery foam because I kind of messed up on some spots. Clearly, as you can tell, I messed up on some spots, but a lot of people are probably like, oh, I didn't know that was a mistake. Huh, go figure. But I was going to add more of the regular glitter glue that I had back, or that I found back in like 2017, 2018, something like that. I actually, not too long ago, I went to our local Dollar Tree and I found these really big containers, which was awesome. But I went to go back to find them. They didn't have them, so I went with the ones that started the crazy insanity of glitter explosions. Ignore the little skulls. That is a personal project that is going to be interesting to do. I made this lily pad out of the foam clay, I think it is, foam clay or something like that. I need to get more because there's going to be a lot more clay usage, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I really don't know. My brain doesn't work well with words sometimes in the morning, and it is okay because that wouldn't be me if I knew how to speak. But what I basically did was just rolled out the clay, cut it out to the lily pad shape. It's kind of image explanatory. Aha, that's a new one. But then I went over it with like a mint green kind of that I had to make, which was, hold on, you can kind of see it, which was this dark green that I have, which I don't know where the container is at, mixed with a little bit of white until I got a somewhat okay mint green. Like, I like how the tone came out. And then that is the regular base green that was used for the mint green. Yeah, I know. I'm like really repeating things. I'm sorry, but my brain is just not working. And I said like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I was going to have videos up, and I just never got to it. How I did the indents from it is I actually used a chopstick, which is this lovely little thingy that is slowly falling apart on me. So that was my guideline, I guess, my indentations that I used for it. And then Toad. I don't know what we're naming him or her. I don't know. I don't care if I offend anybody. Who gives a shit? It's an it. It's a thing. It's adorable. I actually got a ton of these from my job not too long ago, which is the reason why a lot of my art stuff has been on hold, is because of my goddamn unholy fucking job that I just want to blow the fuck up, but I can't because I need the job and it keeps me sane. I know you guys can just hear and taste the sarcasm. Anyway, me and my friend the other day, I think it was, I decided to glue the jaw open because I was gonna like paint his like the roof of the mouth pink and like have a tongue sticking out, like, I don't know, something cutesy. But then we kind of ran into the problem of that, yes, he fits perfectly on the lily pad. The paint is still drying, unfortunately, because it was an oil-based paint that I used, so it takes forever. But, I can kind of do it like this. As you can see, he fits perfectly. But there's not enough room for the lotus flower, so my friend decided the idea, or came up with the idea, there we go. Came up with the idea to keep its mouth like this, but have like the lotus flower coming out of its mouth. We don't know. I don't know how we're going to do the stem for it, but we both have an interestingly twisted art view, so I kind of like her idea of just having the stem wrap in the rib cage and then attaching to the lily pad a little bit, or just have it floating. I kind of like attaching it. We didn't get that far yet, but I kind of like the idea of where it's coming, like where it's going so far, but we need to make the lily or the lotus flower because I refuse to buy any more art supplies for this or anything of anythings. But that is so far the two projects we have going, on top of possibly going out later on today, because she freaking came up with the idea of doing a Robot Chicken reference with these. If you haven't seen Robot Chicken, look up the episode Apocalypse Ponies. It is funny as crap. I think it came from either season 1 or season 2. It was back in like the extreme early days of Robot Chicken. Great show. It really was. God, that show. I'm nostalgic now. Oh no, the nostalgia's kicking in. No, run! But we found these at our Dollar Tree. We found majority of these things at Dollar Tree, except for that and the skull. But those we found at Dollar Tree, most of the paint supplies, like everything on the floor, for the most part, came from Dollar Tree. But when we got home, she looked at me, she's like, babe, apocalypse ponies, apocalypse ponies. And then, yeah, she was kind of right. So we need to find more of these, which shouldn't be too hard. But I am sidetracking hardcore now. But this is what I have so far. I'm going to build up this a little bit more. Do a protective coat with hairspray, which I don't know where I put it. I think it's actually in the bathroom. Well, I made a tail, so I'm happy. I just got to finish the top piece. I'm just going to cover up the cat food. But yeah, I think they're in the bathroom. I'm not too sure. I didn't get the usual hairspray that I normally get for all of my art projects, like concealing and preserving preserving. Preserving? No, it's preserving. Yeah. I know, I digress. But, yeah, they didn't have the usual one, so I had to get, like, their extra strength. So I wonder if that's going to work. And if it does, I'm going to use it on that one. I'm going to use it on them skeleton mermaids. Which she completely flipped her lid when she saw these, and I could not blame her. But then I found out that they apparently had, Dollar Tree apparently had skeleton seahorses, which I was really upset that she didn't get. But there's always next year, and there's Amazon. There's a little thing called Amazon. You can literally find everything on that thing, so I'm probably just going to go with that. Along with finding more of those sugar skulls, because there is the female and there is a male. But again, I'm veering off on a lot of things. And all the pumpkins. And I got a little pumpkin buddy in the window. Which she has like a cool little, like, a basic pumpkin face. It's kind of funny. But anyway. This is what I have so far. This is what my day is probably going to consist of. Mostly just working on this, spraying that down, and working on that toad. And the lily pad flowers. Lotus flowers. There you go. I'm like, lily pad flowers. No, you think. Whatever. But, that's pretty much it. We also are going to be eventually getting these done. Again, all Dollar Tree. I flipped my lid when I saw the little foxes because it was the only one they had. And I was looking down at the floor, looked over, saw them, like, shit. I was like this, like, mine. No, you weren't supposed to roll over like that. No! I just redid the side of the temples. So it's quite hilarious. My friend that was with me, both of them looked at me like that was adorable. And I told them not to judge me because I can hear you judging me hardcore in your heads. I love you, but don't judge me. And then we found spooky cats, and then for my friend's daughter, she is very appreciative of Christmas. She enjoys Christmas, probably addicted to Christmas. She's only 5, so I can't blame her, but Christmas still hits pretty hard on me, so I was really like resisting on buying them for her, but she doesn't know I have them yet. So when I go out later, I might get her another one so she can have like a whole other thing. Anyway. But if you guys are wondering what they are, it's color your own ornaments, which that bag has a ton of Christmas things that I'm going to be working on later down the road, along with my tea bag that has grown. Clearly, it is overflowing even more now, but that was okay because I enjoy it. I enjoy my insanity. And then Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters cereal. Haven't opened it yet. And that's my snack box. That tin is empty. Haven't touched those yet. Those are delicious. I like the tomato and basil. I don't know why I became addicted to it. I don't know why I'm veering off again. Back to the main thing. This is my normal life. ADHD, you guys. Gotta love it. Anyway, but I'm going to be working on this, giving you guys another update probably later on tonight, because I have a few things I have to actually mix for this paint-wise, so it's like, and again, that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while to dry. Now I said that, and that comes up. But that's going to take a while to dry, and before this video gets any longer, I will see you guys later, because the faster I get this done, the faster I can eventually eat and go, how are we going to make a lotus flower? Because I don't do sculpting like that. It is very, very clear that I do not do sculpting, so the fact that I am bursting into this sculpting insanity, or at least clay insanity as beginner steps, anyway. But I have to, like, plot that out. So that, plotting out how to do a lotus flower is literally going to take me the longest time, because I want to look up references, which I have a few from when I was living in a certain spot last year, which probably wasn't the greatest of spots last year, which a lot of things last year was not the greatest. 2020 and 2021. Wait, we're in 2021. So yeah, last year and this year was mostly last year. mostly 2020 was just the most shittiest year I've ever had outside of 2015 when my dad passed. But yeah, 2020 sucked epic balls. And 2021 has just been... It's getting better. I'll do a personal video later, and more than likely my friend is going to barge in as the almighty All Might, as this joke is going to continue for the rest of our lives now. And tell me, have no fear, pizza is here, and your sub is here, along with 20 fucking Old Bay wings. It sounds wrong. It sounds so wrong. But if you guys have a really good pizza shop, like we have a pizza shop here called Roma's, and they have the best Old Bay wings. They're the only Old Bay wings I am aware of, and they're just fucking amazing. Just do it with like the normal level like sauce that they have, like the just regular amount of Old Bay, which is like, you know, a decent amount. But do it extra crispy. Oh my god, you will not regret it. And honestly, now I'm thinking about it, I kind of want them Old Bay wings now. I know what I'm getting for dinner tonight. Or lunch, whatever you want to call this shit. So, while I put that order in and do all of this, I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye, toodly doodles. Meow meow.